Taylor Swift is a lady of many talents, and they've led her to become one of the biggest musicians in the world. Here's what we know about the healthy and not so healthy food habits that help to fuel her rise. According to a 2010 interview with WebMD, Taylor Swift maintains a nourishing meal schedule on weekdays, but it's not particularly cutthroat. She explained, "During the week, I try to eat healthily, so that means salads, yogurt, and sandwiches. No sugary drinks. I try to keep it lighter, but it's nothing too regimented or crazy. I don't like to create too many rules where I don't need them." When weekends come around, however, she lets loose. The nutritious food is thrown out the window and gets replaced by less wholesome junk. She highlighted her love for burgers and french fries, as well as sweet treats like ice cream. Swift added that she consumes fast food even though it's against her better judgment. For those wondering about her go-to order, Swift answered just that inquiry for Vogue's 73 questions.
What would you order at a drive-thru?
Cheeseburger, fries, chocolate shake.
Curiously, despite her love for fast food, Swift revealed in the 2020 Miss Americana documentary it wasn't until she was in her mid-20s that she had her first burrito. Taylor Swift has a number of favorite cuisines. On Vogue's 73 Questions, the Look What You Made Me Do singer mentioned vodka Diet Coke as her go-to cocktail, and also announced that she would eat chicken tenders every day if she didn't have an impact on her calorie intake. As for the songstress's breakfast of choice, she told Bon Appetit, "I love making buckwheat crêpes with ham, Parmesan cheese, and a fried egg on top. It's my go-to breakfast."
I had a whole mess of crepes this morning. They're just like pancakes, maybe even better.
Swift elaborated that she pairs this routine breakfast with a glass of freshly made orange juice. And whenever she's on the road, eggs stay on the menu in the mornings, along with sausages, biscuits, and anything else she can get her hands on. On a good day, you're likely to find Taylor Swift downing a lot of water. In her Bon Appetit interview, Swift was asked whether she had any meals in her fitting room, to which she replied, "I have so much water in my dressing room because I drink like 10 bottles of water a day. That's pretty much all we have in there." Swift further affirmed her commitment to staying hydrated when she spoke to WebMD 2 years earlier, revealing that she had stocked up bottled water in her car to keep the supply coming. Not only is the singer committed to her replenishment, but her fans have had a dose of that kind of care too. During the Latin America leg of Swift's Eras tour, the temperatures shot through the roof when she performed in Brazil. As a fan shot video posted to Instagram showed, a group of Swifties chanted for water at the Rio de Janeiro concert, and she paused her performance to urge her crew to attend to them. In the past, Taylor Swift has shared snaps of baked delicacy she made. In May 2020, Swift posted a picture of yummy-looking buns on Instagram with the caption, "When you're proud of your buns, so you post them on the internet." Swift's famous boyfriend, Travis Kelce, has also had a taste of the singer's homestyle pastries, and so have his teammates.
She made the offensive linemen these homemade Pop-Tarts.
Oh, wow.
It seems that Taylor has had a long relationship with baking. Back in 2010, she told WebMD about her love for the activity, and the singer's skills have even come in handy in resolving conflict. When Swift and Katy Perry squashed their long-existing beef, Perry posted a plate of chocolate chip cookies on Instagram that had the words "Peace at Last" written on it and tagged Swift. According to ET, Swift had baked the cookies herself and sent them over. When Taylor Swift posted handwritten lyrics to the song Is It Over Now on her Instagram story in light of the release of 1989, Taylor's version, she wasn't kidding when she mentioned the 300 takeout coffee she'd consumed in one of the lines. As the songwriter told WebMD, she's a daily Starbucks goer, where she'll order a skinny vanilla latte on a work week and a pumpkin spice latte over the weekend. The love between Swift and Starbucks is mutual. When the pop star wrapped up the American leg of the Eras tour in 2023, TMZ reports that the beverage company launched an honorary all-day Taylor Swift playlist creatively named Starbucks Lovers throughout its outlets. Earlier that year, Starbucks had matched some of its drinks to Swift's studio albums, which the company showcased in a tweet. Back in 2021, when Swift premiered Red, Taylor's version, the giant coffee house celebrated the re-release with the Grande Caramel Non-Fat Latte, Taylor's version of course. In addition to being an avid Starbucks fan, Taylor also revealed to Vogue that she has an impressive home brewing setup.
I have espresso, I have regular coffee, I have different flavors.
As far as preparing a great meal goes, some members of Taylor Swift's squad have given her a thumbs up. In an April 2023 interview with InStyle, model Gigi Hadid was asked whose dinner parties are a must attend. She said, "Taylor Swift is an exceptional cook, and I love her. She also makes a really good bolognese sauce and a really good chili that I love." Similarly, after Swift appeared on a video call in which Selena Gomez showed her taco she'd made from scratch on her HBO Max show, Selena and Chef, Gomez described her fellow pop singer as her, quote, "big cooking person." As a host, Swift is hands-on. According to her collaborator Aaron Dessner's 2023 chat with People, she joyfully made both breakfast and evening meals for her guests when they visited her home. According to Bon Appetit, Swift's cooking beginnings took shape in her mother's kitchen when she was growing up. Now an adult, her culinary prowess is partly influenced by her worldwide travels. For instance, when she found out about cranberry balsamic vinegar during a visit to Germany, she carried as many bottles back home with her as she could. Taylor Swift's summers took a huge leap when she found out the power of a good grill. In her interview with Bon Appetit, the wildest dream singer said grilling opened her up to a different level of cooking that incorporates both vegetables and meat. She explained, "I discovered that summer is a completely different experience when you know how to grill. I love to make burgers, grilled chicken with different marinades, garlic green beans, carrots, and broccoli." Although summers are bliss, Swift said her favorite season of the year is winter. As she explained, "Winter is my favorite season because of the food and the smells and the spices and how everyone is feeling everything so intensely and giving each other things." During winter, she puts her baking skills to good use by making pumpkin bread and ginger molasses cookies for her friends and family. Swift also includes additional beverages like hot chocolate and chai in her winter meal plan. As for seasoning, she prefers to use cinnamon and nutmeg. While Taylor Swift may take chicken tenders every day if there weren't any severe health repercussions, there are 3 sumptuous meals she'd have at dinner parties for eternity, according to her LSA 30 Things I Learned Before Turning 30. The recipes she listed were Ina Garten's Real Meatballs and Spaghetti, Nigella Lawson's Mughlai Chicken, and Jamie Oliver's Chicken Fajitas with Mole Sauce. These names are unsurprising, as Swift has interacted on a personal level with both Garten and Oliver. Back in 2014, the singer and Oliver performed a rendition of her song, Shake It Off, reimagined as Bake It Off for charity. In a Food Network magazine tribute to Garten, Swift said she first came across the Barefoot Contessa host's TV show when she was a teenager. Before seeing the celebrated chef at work, cooking always seemed like a Herculean task. Garten, whom she'd eventually meet, demonstrated that cooking could be fun. She explained, "She made cooking feel like self-care. Ever since, cooking has been my escape from stress, and one of the only ways I can truly calm myself on a rough day. I'll always be grateful to her for giving me that." For her part, Lawson responded to her mention in the article with a tweet that linked to her chicken recipe. Celebs might be notorious for their restrictive, ultra-healthy diets, but Swift clearly has a diverse palate that she loves to celebrate. Once upon a time, Taylor Swift couldn't stand any casserole dish, as she revealed in an interview with InStyle. However, Swift told the publication that everything changed when she got a taste of sweet potato casserole from Del Frisco's Grill. She reflected, "I've never enjoyed anything with the word casserole in it ever before, but it's basically sweet potatoes with this brown, sugary crust. Oh my god, it's amazing." As it turns out, Swift loves a variety of Southern dishes. A private chef who once prepared a meal for Swift during a stop in Ireland told the BBC that she enjoyed the chicken pot pie the most. And in her interview with Bon Appetit, the singer said she loves preparing chicken and dumplings whenever she's hosting in Nashville. Moving away from the Southern cuisine love affair, Swift also disclosed to Vogue that hummus was an unlikely item that she considered a staple in her refrigerator. For a more holistic health approach, Swift doesn't play about her supplements. As she wrote in her essay for Elle, "Vitamins make me feel so much better. I take L-theanine, which is a natural supplement to help with stress and anxiety. I also take magnesium for muscle health and energy." Swift has also factored in exercise to her day-to-day life. In the chat she had with WebMD, she said she prefers to run as opposed to all other forms of fitness, simply because it allows her to listen to music. Nevertheless, her active lifestyle intensifies when it's time to tour. 6 months before she embarked on the Eras Tour, Time reports that Swift ran on the treadmill every day, lifted weights, and took choreography lessons for 3 months. Unlike other times she was on the road, she kept away from alcohol. In her interview with the publication, she reflected, "Doing that show with the hangover, I don't want to know that world."